What's up, fam? You already know who it is. It's your favorite storyteller, Matt D. Talford. Hey, listen, this is going to be a... I know I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. This is going to be a really quick, short video. Don't laugh at me, y'all. This is going to be a short, quick video regarding how to deal with these trolls, all right? So let me jump right to it. I'll skip all of the normal stuff I do. This one is going straight up to YouTube. No editing, no fancy titles, no music, nothing. We're going straight to YouTube with this. So... why am I doing this today? Why are we talking about how to deal with trolls? Listen, as this spiritual war, worldwide spiritual war rages on, we're seeing the righteous step up and share whatever the Spirit gives them to utter. All right, whatever the Spirit of the Most High gives them to utter, they're stepping up and they're doing it in social media platforms because, of course, that's the biggest touch. But with that comes trolling. All right. That's the counterattack. That's the clapback from the enemy, because that truth hurts, right? How do they say? It's the hit dog. You throw a rock into a pack of dogs, it's the hit dog that howls. We're seeing that, right? So anyway, how do you deal with that? You know me, y'all. I like to fall back on scripture because the word of the Most High is immovable. It's immovable and it does not change, regardless of all of the static you hear about translations and all of that. The truth of the matter is the core word, the spirit, the energy that goes into it has not changed. All right, so that's how we're fighting back. What did the Apostle Paul say in the book of Corinthians, I believe it was, or Ephesians, or one of them? I can't remember. I don't have it in front of me. But he said, fight back using the sword. It said, take on the whole armor of Yah, so that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. And when it starts breaking down those weapons and those weapons of war, what does it say the sword is? The sword is the spirit. What is spirit? Spirit is word. So I'm about to swing this sword, all right? This comes from the book of Proverbs, the 26th chapter, and I want to say it's about the 4th and the 5th verse. Y'all correct me on that if I'm wrong, because this is going straight to YouTube, so I may throw something in the comments if I am wrong. Anyway, answer not a fool according unto his folly, lest thou be like unto him. Proverbs 26:4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou be like him. All right? But then the very next verse, it says, answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. All right? We're talking about how to deal with these trolls and these people, these beings, these low vibrational beings that want to come at you for sharing the word of truth or sharing a word of encouragement on your different social media platforms. We're talking about how to deal with them. We deal with them with the word, all right? I just gave y'all the sword. Pick it up and swing it. But I want you to understand what that means, because it seems like a dichotomy, right? Verse 4 says, Proverbs 26, verse 4 says, answer not a fool according to his folly. I'm using the King James Version, obviously. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou be like him. So basically it's saying, and then the next verse it says, answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. So the moral of the story in those two verses is you have to know when to address a troll and when to just let it roll, when to let it fly, all right? And sometimes you use a combination approach. Sometimes you slap them with verse 5, and then when they apparently just want to come back and show you that they're an energy vampire, you hit them with verse 4 and leave them alone. And sometimes you got to delete comments. We don't like to do it because we like for the public to see both sides of, not both sides, I should say, but the public in the comment section likes to hear all opinions, all right? But sometimes opinions that people put in there are not really opinions. They're just trying to pick a fight. So to wrap this one up, I told y'all this is going to be quick. Proverbs chapter 26, verses 4 and 5 are the weaponry that you need to use when you're dealing with trolls, when you're battling, or when you're fighting, when you're helping to fight this war, and you're dropping this truth, okay? You're dropping the truth. The enemy's going to come with his fiery darts, but you got to put on that whole armor, right? And now the armor is for deflecting. The shield of faith, that's for deflecting. But that sword of the spirit, that's for cutting, all right? What is the spirit? I say it all the time. Spirit is word. So you cut them with the word. Proverbs 26, 4 and 5. How to deal with a troll. Y'all got any comments? Please leave them in the comments below. And if you're a troll, you might get dealt with, all right? Might get cut with that sword of the spirit. Anyway, y'all, listen. I love y'all. Tell somebody you love them and mean it. And, how do you mean it? You show it. You show it through your acts of service, all right? I'm dropping these videos because we in a war right now. I've been saying it now for the last year and some change, going on 2 years. We're in year 2 of World War III, which is a spirit war, and it's going to turn hot eventually. This spirit war, we know that everything that is conceived in spirit manifests in natural. So the things that we're seeing in the spirit realm, they're beginning to manifest in the natural. But be encouraged, because we know that the prophecy, that's why y'all tell y'all all the time, y'all hear me say it, get your head in prophecy. The prophecy does not have in any way, shape, or form, or does not provision for these fools taking over the world. So don't give them any juice by fearing them. It doesn't happen. It's not written that way. Recent prophecy. Anyway, I'm not going to deal with some troll type comments from the last video. Peace, y'all. Hit them with that scripture, hit them with that word, and I'll be back with some more word later. Peace, y'all. Okay, so I recognize I went back and looked at the replay, and again, I told you I'm not going to edit, so I'll just push these two. I'll connect these two videos together. I'll merge them. So this will be at the end of the first one. I realized in editing this that I didn't break it down completely, so let me finish the breakdown. Verse 4 says, answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou be like him. Basically, what it's saying is, when you're dealing with these trolls, if you keep following them up on every single thing they say, and you following them down the rabbit hole, and they come in with foolish comments and stuff and acting like a fool, guess what? If you answer them, you just as foolish as they are. That's what verse 4 says. Verse 5 says, answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. So what that's saying is, in other cases, you got these fools that come out here and they may want to challenge and act like they know something, and you got to check them. You got to check them so that they're not leaving like, okay, sometimes you got to address these comments, because if you don't, the lay people who don't know, then they're now following a fool. So you got to check that fool and show him to be a fool. That's what verse 5 says. Verse 5 says, show him to be a fool, expose him for the fool he is. That's what verse 5 says. So you got to know the difference. You got to know when it's worth your time and when it's not. That's the moral of the story. All right. So I just wanted to come back and break that down for you guys. Moral of the story: know when to address them versus when to just let it roll. All right. Know the difference. When you're dealing with a complete idiot, just leave him alone. When you're dealing with somebody who thinks he's wise, but he needs to be chin checked, then you go ahead and chin check him. All right. Punch and get out, like Ray Leonard used to say. Punch and get out. All right. That's pretty much it, fam. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all. Peace.